Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Flight Data Sim members only group flight. Group flight number 14. Finally made it to Japan. Everything I know about Japan, you well know I'm based here, but don't tell anyone else. Flying today from Tokyo Narita to, I think it's pronounced Sapporo. Third stream within 24 hours. Absolutely smashed the record. I mean, I used to say that we did 3 streams in 3 days in a row, but 3 streams in 24 hours, absolutely epic. But here we are, group flight number 14. Great turnout. We can see everyone here. Alpaca 1 Echo Delta is just blasting off runway 16 right there. Who's that on the mast list? That's Shorty. Shorty's just taking off. There we go. So very, very cool. Flight time around an hour, 30 minutes. I'm actually in a transit setup state this morning. I just got up a little bit early, got the aircraft all set up, ready to go. I'm due off at 20 past. We'll keep an eye out on the departures to see we get up, who's up to what here. There he is. Nice rotation. Excellent. Superb. Chat's already live here. Only members, of course. So David Bromwich was the first one. Said this could be a quiet flight. Well, there's around 50 of us turned up, so hopefully we'll get a little bit busier. I see deliveries just come online as well, so that'll help ease the workload for Fat Sim Japan. Massive thanks to those guys who came on just for this event. When I initially contacted them, they said, oh, I don't know if there'll be anyone around that time, but it looks like a few people have turned up to provide some ATC, at least for getting out of here, which is when we really need it. But we might have to coordinate it going into Sapporo unless people come online. It could be very fun indeed. Harold, it says it's almost 4 AM on the east coast of US. I stayed up late to watch as much of this as I could. That's very kind, Harold. I understand fully that this is not the best timed group flight for people who are in US stateside, but I think for the next group flight we'll probably either go to Europe and stream certainly in the evening in the UK time there. There's Alpaca 4 November Charlie, who's just blasted off on a 16 left. That is Adam, young Adam there. Good luck, Adam. Have a safe flight. Superb. That's really cool. They're using both runways here. We can have multiple departures. In fact, I think it's all Alpacas here. I can't see any other airline or virtual airline here at the moment, which is... Well, I don't know if that's in Japan. If it ever was busy, it would be now, a Sunday evening here. Who else we got here? Justin Reed. I'm on the West Coast. Have a nap to be awake at this, and my slot superb. Thanks for making it. 2 tons of love. Central US for me. Got a rough 3 hours sleep after participating in the Alpaca GT Series Race 2. Now off to Hokkaido. You're going to be absolutely shattered after this. Hello, Bjorn, Stephen, Boz, Burak as well. Morning to you, my friend. Marshall Hogan, Boz, Ollie. Andre, Javier's Craig's all here as well. Excellent. If I've missed any of you, I'm very, very sorry. Ian Perez, thank you very much for popping in as well. We played your Airbus video again yesterday. Excellent. Right, anyway, I'm due off in 14 minutes. I best go get my aircraft ready. Yes, you'll notice here, I do have Ortho 4XP for the entire sector. For some reason, I think I did see a few people post about it, but the tile here around Tokyo Narita didn't work, so it's only the stock scenery. But as soon as we get airborne, we should have beautiful Ortho 4XP as soon as we, I think about 10,000 feet, and it does look really nice with the big maps of the rest of the sector. Anyway, here's our aircraft. Zebo's wanted me to use the latest non-public version. He's got 346.5. We're being so crazy the last 24 hours. I mean, yesterday we did the stream for the 757. We did the Alpaca GT race, and then I still did a test sector yesterday in this version, although I flew very fast, times 14 ground speed, just to make sure that it didn't crash, all the scenery installed correctly. And then he was like, oh, I've just released a pre-release version of the Zebo mod. And I said, oh, Zebo, I don't think so, buddy. I don't have time to test it. That would be breaking my #1 rule where I always want to test it before I stream any particular aircraft, so that was definitely not the case there. Cool, right, let's jump on into the flight deck here. I'll turn the music down because we do have the boarding music here. In the Zebo mod, I've gone windowed mode in X-Plane 11, so I got the toolbar down here, so you can see everyone that's participating in the group flight. I updated that just before as well. Don't forget, all of those participating in the group flight, you've been entered into a prize draw for the X-Plane 11 gift card or a copy of Microsoft Flight Simulator Standard Edition. Right, so I've got the FMS all loaded. Looks like the fuel's coming up as well. It's saying using reserve fuel. I'm with 3.8 tons and my reserves are 2.4, so that's that shouldn't be the case. But yeah, let's I think what we'll do, we need to grab our clearance in 2 minutes. I just want to get the MCP finished setting up. Now the fueling's done, the only thing I need left to do is the performance, V-speeds, and 145 knots. Not sure what the stop attitude will be. Let's stick in 5,100 for now. I want to brake to RTO. Reset the fuel flow. This is where I left the setup because I was busy getting the aircraft in a transit state just before the stream, making sure everyone was working. Just had an email with VATSIM Japan as well, just wanting to confirm who's departing at what time and stuff, so they got a rough idea. So that's all done. I'm running the stream 9 hours behind live time as well. So right now, I think in Tokyo it would be 6:09 in the evening, and it'll be dark. So I'm just running the sim where local time is the same as UK time. So right now in the sim it's 8 minutes past midnight, 9 hours behind where we are right now. But in the sim it's 9:09 local in Japan time, so the same as it is in the UK. Right, runway QDM. That's 16 right. 157. There we go. Perfect. So I'm gonna grab my clearance now. That frequency is 121.9.
Alpaca 90 Papa cleared Sapporo via Tetra 8 departure, Kimin transition, climb flight level 230, squawk 13.
Is that Will?
Alpaca 90 Papa, read back is correct.
Oh no, I thought it was Will on I thought that was Will on ATC for a second, but no, he was getting his clearance.
121.950 and we'll report ready for pushback. Alpaca 90 Papa, arigatou gozaimashita.
Forget Will's half is Japanese, so he could speak Japanese. That's really cool.
Alpaca 28 Mike, Narita ground is open. Monitor Narita ground 121.995. Report ready for pushback.
Monitor ground on 121.995. Wilco, report ready for pushback. Alpaca 28 Mike, thank you.
Perfect.
All Nippon 874, clear for ILS Zulu, runway 27 approach.
I think that might have been box 2 there. There's no ATIS, unfortunately.
Correct New Tokyo Airport via Tetra 8 departure, Kimin transition, flight plan route, waiting flight level 230, squawk 1316.
Perfect.
Alpaca 15 Tango Whiskey 3 to Sapporo on the Tetra 8 departure.
That's all good old Tim.
Confirm the squawk 5316. Alpaca 15 Tango Whiskey.
Yes, that is 90 Juliet Papa. Lee Garrett, I'm next to you, are you? What was your call sign again?
Tetra 8 departure, Kimin transition, initial altitude, flight level 230.
You are Alpaca 542. There you are.
Alpaca 15 Tango Whiskey confirms the Tetra 8 departure to climb to flight level 230 and squawk of 1316.
Awesome.
Alpaca 15 Tango Whiskey, read back express, report correction. Monitor Narita ground 121.995. Report ready for pushback.
12195 with land, thank you. Good morning, Alpaca 15 Tango Whiskey.
Good morning.
Clearance, very good morning. Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, looking for departure clearance to Sapporo. Can't remember my stand number.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, Narita delivery, good morning. Correct New Tokyo Airport via Tetra 8 departure, Kimi transition, flight plan route, waiting flight level 230, squawk 1326.
Cleared to Nuchito's Airport via the Terta 8 departure and the Kimin transition. Flight plan route after. Climb flight level 230, squawk 1326. Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, read back is correct. Monitor Narita ground 121.995. Report ready for pushback.
And monitor ground 121.950. Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye.
Excellent. So really cool. First ever time we've been in.
Romeo, Whiskey 6.
I'm just going to put the volume down there so we can still see who's being pushed around and stuff. Superb. So flight level 230. The squawk for us is 1326. Still, I think from the last time we flew either the Zibo mod or the flight factor yesterday. 1326, and we'll leave that on standby for now. Cool. So we're due off in 6 minutes, 9:20, in the group flight. So I completely forgot what stand we're on, and I could not find the chart with the stand numbers, which is worthwhile telling ground when you check in. Unfortunately, I don't think the scenery also shows you what stand number you're on, which is a bit of a shame. So when we check in, we'll, you know, if we can try and find out what stand we're on. I mean, I could quickly pause it and see, but I'll try and have a look at here. Jamlin, there's currently no ATC at destination. Uh-oh, RJCC. I hope someone jumps on there. Yes, right. I think for the first few it should be okay, and otherwise we'll keep an eye on it. Otherwise we'll have to have some super coordination. I think we could do it all together if we all space ourselves. I mean, we could even do step overs to the other runway if it's getting a bit like close. That'd be pretty cool. I'm sure we could work it out, but I think they did everything they can to accommodate us today, which is really, really good of them. Perfect. So we're on this stand here, runway 16 right for departure, although I haven't confirmed that with the clearance. It's very likely to be that one. It's the same SID regardless, but I expect to push back facing north-west, taxi out via either Romeo or Whiskey to 16 right, and if we do get sent over to 16 left, it'll just be a slightly different SID. But for 16 right for us, we're going to go straight ahead to waypoint Aspen, from Aspen Alpha 6 Romeo 11, and then it's 247 Alpha 6 Romeo 13, so we're just here on the FMS. And then we're going to be going back around Alpha 6 Romeo 14, then to Turta. Turta, it is to be at or above flight level 120 on the Kim in transition. I'm going to be up at 214, but it should have 12,000 feet or above here. Execute. We know about steep descents later on in the flight plan, we'll look at that later. And then for the rest of us, it's going to be via Radix 150 above Wharf, and then Kim in. So it's all coded correctly in the FMS, that's the SID there. All listed in fakes. That parking stand chart is 20-9B. I spent like 5 minutes at the start trying to look for it. Oh wow, yes.
We have just passed back from stand.
So Terminal 1, I'm on one of these stands. That's the chart I was definitely looking for. We can work it out though. I mean, there's the corner one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Corner 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand 35, there we are. Perfect. Thanks, Javelin. What would I do without you? Perfect. Let's have a look at who's where again. So Alpaca 30 Foxtrot. Who have we got here? That's Matt Fender. He's just lining up. Alpaca 19 right's just holding short here. Can't see that on the list. Not sure who that one is. Oh look, there's someone that's actually not an Alpaca Airways group flight aircraft. Look at Brussels Airlines here, but I'm not sure. I think it's a Japanese IATA code. I don't quite recognise it. Very cool. Not bad for freeware scenery one. This is the $0 scenery. Very cool. Ah, there. Sorry, Seb Slater. That's you taxiing out there. Very cool. Two tons Love Alpaca 2 Tango Lima. Estimated off-plot time is at 10:18 Zulu. That's an hour from now. Very good. The first departure was right, you know, before the start of the stream. I try and space it out, and I try and put myself kind of like in the middle of the group flight as well. But looks like most of us are using 16 right. I did see, I can't remember who it was, but I think Adam was actually departing off 16 left, which is pretty cool. Tower's got a busy job today. He has to coordinate, obviously, taxi for all of us. And departures as well, so he's going to be quite busy in the next hour and a half at least. Good evening, Orb 505 Gamer, who joined yesterday. Kitchen bin was delivered last night. Mrs. Orb loves it. She is going to attempt to find a home for it because it's too big for the original place, which apparently is my fault. Orb 505 Gaming. I know your pain and trouble when it comes to those sort of things. It's so funny when you mentioned that yesterday. Abby, it's 4 AM here. Unbelievable. Oh, Jamlin, you're 135 miles from top of descent already. Absolutely crazy. Bounce, good evening, good morning to you, says morning to the Packers. Excellent. Cool, good job on another couple of minutes. Better get the APU started. Perfect, APU's on its way. Better push back coming up.
Narita ground, Alpaca 7 Bravo requesting it.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
2 tons of love, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I've just realised I left my drink in the kitchen. Just give me 2 seconds.
Alpaca 77 Bravo, can you taxi Alpaca 77 Bravo, sorry, can you make clearance your left side traffic?
Yeah, we're left of the traffic, Alpaca 7 Bravo.
Alpaca 77 Bravo, Roger, taxi to home point, runway 16 left.
Sorry about that, guys. I left my drink in the kitchen.
Runway 16 left, Alpaca 77 Bravo. We have cleared to taxi now around the company.
Sorry, say again your last part, please.
We are allowed to taxi around the company.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Finley's trying to navigate his way around some company traffic there. But we are now due off now.
Alpaca 30 contact Narita Tower 18-2.
Oh, I keep forgetting. So there is ground and tower separately now, which is good for the guy.
Yeah.
Ground, very good evening, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. We're on stand 3-5, request push and start.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, good evening, Narita ground, pushback approved, runway 16 right.
Push start approved, expect runway 16 right, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. Excellent, so
Narita ground, konnichiwa, Alpaca 90
APU is on the bus, get rid of a GPU, oh that's actually connected to the air bridge, and we've been cleared push to start, so packs off, and ignition lights on, parking brake is set for now, transponder out off.
Alpaca 90 Juliet Papa. Alpaca 57 kilo, pushback from stand 130.
Excellent, just release parking brake, off we go. Step Slater, your Sim's crashed. Oh no, I'll never finish a group flight at this rate. Oh dear.
Negative, we're requesting taxi, Alpaca 57 kilo.
I just released parking brake.
Alpaca 57 kilo, Roger, follow your, maybe left side.
I know why.
Boeing 737, taxi to Honey Point, runway 16.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
That might be why.
Alpaca 57 kilo, sorry, my mistake, taxi to Honey Point, runway 16 left.
Tow connected and bypass pin
Try
inserted. Release parking brake.
Beyond the
Starting pushback. And we
clean up
may
in
start
aisle
engine.
43 Jusaki. The truck driver's a bit flirty, said Justin. She does sound a little. Good job, Barry. I just didn't hear that. Excellent.
Now, information hotel is now current wind 170 QNH 3006.
3006 set.
Right, Alpaca 15, Canberra, we can
Alpaca 15,
50, 40,
Pete, no, I don't expect donations during group flights. Pete, that's very kind. Oh, Pete.
Morning all, have a great flight everyone. I bottled flying along offline as I have already reduced the Alpaca fleet by 3 aircraft this weekend.
Well, Pete, I never expect any donations from the members, and members are always donating, especially during the group flights, so that's very kind of you. Morning, we'll have a great flight everyone. A bottled flying I bottled flying along, otherwise that's reduced the Alpaca fleet by 3 aircraft this weekend. Oh, Pete, we need to have a talk about your sobriety then. have a word with Jim. I'm kind of glad you're not sticking any more aircraft into the ground, but that's very, very kind. Cheers, buddy. Right, now let's start engine number 2. I'm searching all the different that's Liam Garrett, Alpaca 542. Then 2. Oil pressure N1. I mean, I have to say, so far, you think of the amount of group flights we've done. This is the 14th one. They've, you know, I remember that one we did from Vienna about 3 months ago. It was a bit of a nightmare getting out of here. We were all stuck on the ground for 40 minutes, and we all seem to be getting away very proficiently with clearance and ground here. Very smooth so far. Gonna have to see what happens when we get to Sapporo later. Right, starter cut out, monitoring engine number 2, 2, 4, 6, 3, 2 is all stable. Starting now engine number 1. There was no ATIS online, guys, so I will read the METAR. Ooh, that was my plate with my
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
N2. Oil pressure and M1. There we are. So latest weather here in Tokyo Narita. Surface winds 1608 knots. So straight down the runway, 10k, fuel at 3000. It's 13 degrees here, and the QNH is 1019 or 3006. So very nice evening here. Ah, Adam, the ATIS is in the tower remarks. Very interesting. Very interesting. Right, starter cut out, monitoring engine number 1, 2, 4, 6, 3, and 1 is stable. Cool.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Cheerio, ma'am. Check the flight controls whilst I don't know why I'm using the passenger view, but thanks for the passenger in row 17 to tell me if I've got the bypass pin. Perfect. And the rudder. Full right and full left as recall. And that's it. We would then just read the before taxi checklist. Right, cool. We'll request taxi. Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, request taxi.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, Roger. Taxi via Whiskey, departure point runway 16 right. Traffic, you are ahead. Now making pushback.
Whiskey 16 right and looking for the traffic. Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. So he said taxi via Whiskey. I guess that means we're free to go out via one of the Whiskey gateways at our own discretion because we're on the Romeo taxi here. So what I'm going to do is taxi straight ahead here left via Whiskey 8 gateway onto Whiskey and then I guess out via another Whiskey gateway onto Alpha. We'll take our time here. Well, actually, no, he said via Whiskey, so we're currently on Romeo.
Ground Alpaca 6 Mike Whiskey, stand 906, request push and start.
Just not sure where Alpaca 90 Juliet Papa is doing. With regards, maybe he's been told to hold position. You'd take caution for traffic pushing back. I can't see anyone. Anyway, I'm gonna take one of the Whiskey gateways.
16 left, Alpaca 6 Mike Whiskey.
Ah, there's standard taxi routings. Got you. I did see them briefly.
Alpaca 47, request push and start, stand 58 Bravo.
Alpaca 47, pushback, approval runway 16 left.
So that would suggest going out via one of the Whiskey gateways onto Whiskey.
Alpaca 90 Juliet Papa, request.
The taxi routes, though, I mean, certainly in Europe you have these standardised taxi routes, but I mean, he cleared us via Whiskey 16 right. Makes me think that I can go out via one of the Whiskey gates, which in this case would be Whiskey 8 gateway. I think I'll just wait my turn. Or Whiskey, yeah, because we're on Romeo at the moment. But via Whiskey 6 onto Alpha is the taxi standard taxi routing. But I'm on Romeo. I'm not on Whiskey yet. I'm just going to follow Alpaca 90 Juliet Papa. There's config. So standardised taxi routings. Here we're on Romeo. It doesn't actually say. It just says via Whiskey. So you know, via Whiskey 6. I see your point there, but you're already sort of on Whiskey. Oh, you're already on Alpha. Sorry, the inner line. Goes via Alpha, then Whiskey. We'll just follow 90 Juliet Papa.
I need you parked on the ramp for service.
Okay, I didn't even push anything. You should get out when you push Control S. Yeah, so Whiskey 7's here. So we're on Romeo, and then we'll go left onto Whiskey 7. And then we'll go from Whiskey over Whiskey 6 to Alpha.
Alpaca 9 Alpha Kilo Grevin Narita Grand. Sorry, standby pushback about 1 minute.
Wow. There's hardly any delay here so far, it's really good. So we'll go on to Whiskey now and go over to Alpha.
We can round Alpaca 71, stand 224, request push and start. Sorry, Alpaca 9 Alpha Kilo pushback approved runway 16 right. Pushback approved, runway 16 right, Alpaca 9 Alpha Kilo.
Cool, so here's Whiskey 6. We're now on taxiway Whiskey. And we're going to go Whiskey 6 via Alpha, which is the standardised routing now.
Alpaca 90 Juliet Papa, contact Narita Tower 18 decimal 2. 18 decimal 2, Alpaca 90 Juliet Papa, ありがとうございました。
Love it, Will.
ありがとうございました。
That's so cool.
Alpaca 28 Mike contact Narita Tower 18 decimal 2. 18 decimal 2, Alpaca 10 Mike, thank you for the...
There's simultaneous departures going on here. It's amazing. I think, what do you think of the ATC so far? I think it's been absolutely phenomenal. And we've seen ATC tremor at the site of the Alpacalypse. These guys are just sending us off. It's like flicking beans on a counter. Off you go. Boop, boop, boop. No problem. Amazing. Exactly, Andy. Yeah, show off. No, that's what you get for living for a big part of his life. And he's your Will's father. I can't remember, but very cool. So I'll wait till we...
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha contact Narita Tower 18 decimal 2.
At Tower 18.2 Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. Good day.
Good day. Station Narita QNH 3009 3009.
So new pressure 3009.
Good day.
That's very good.
19 decimal 1 Alpaca 15 Tango Whiskey, thanks for the RJCC, goodbye. Goodbye.
That's Tim getting away. So we'll just rattle off the before takeoff checklist whilst we test the whole point here. So config we checked. Flaps we have 5 green light, stab trim 6.25 units set. Takeoff briefing, PAX auto, bleeds on, the V speeds are set for departure 38, 38, 45.
Mike, Narita Tower,
it's Turta 8 departure via Kimin transition for us, so we're climbing straight ahead for runway 16 right to Aspen and then Alpha 6 Romeo 11, stop climb flight level 230. I'll fly an ADP 1 today, so we'll bug up at 1100 feet. And no emergency turn here. I don't have the charts of the MSA for the approach here. So in reality we know exactly
Alpaca 57 Kilo, after airborne, RNAV 2 beeps, wind 160 at 8 runway 16.
Let's just have a look here what the MSA is. There we are. So to the southeast 3,100, we'll go up to 4,000. And that's it. I don't have any navigators tuned for departure. Could tune up the ILS. All looking good. Yeah, nice scenery in this $0
for Mike Juliet, runway 16 left, line up and wait.
looks good.
Runway 16 left, line up and wait.
16 left. Oh, look at it. We've got simultaneous departures. That's why there's hardly any delay here. That's so good. They're just using both runways for simultaneous departures. Super cool. I think this is the first time we've ever had simultaneous departures from 2 runways, which is why there's no delay.
So
we'd all be queuing now.
Aspen, wind 160 at 8 runway 16 right, clear for takeoff. Good takeoff from a 16 right, then when airborne, direct Aspen, Alpaca, 92.
Adam, Japan looks good even without ortho. Super cool. I was actually surprised how...
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, Narita Tower, how do you read?
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, we're just checking in. Alpha 1, runway 16 right, we're fully ready for departure.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, runway 16 right, line up and wait.
Line up, wait, 16 right, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. These guys don't mess around. Absolutely phenomenal. Right. Super cool.
Alpaca 57 kilo contact.
So MCP is set, transponder TARA, strobe lights are on, and waiting for our takeoff clearance. Wow. Japanese efficiency, and then some. I mean, how long have I been streaming for? 34 minutes? Usually on a normal stream we're pushing back at the moment, and this is a massive group flight with multiple simultaneous departures. What is going on? It's incredible. Well, that's me lined up. That is so good. The controllers do seem really young, but they're probably the most efficient controllers I've ever heard on that sim.
49.1 Alpaca 90 Juliet Papa, Semana.
What does that mean? What does Semana mean? I feel like I should be saying that.
Alpaca 14 Mike Juliet, after airborne, R up to B. Wind 160 at 8, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, runway 16 left, after airborne, direct beams.
14 Mike Juliet, what are you in? That's better. So cool. Sayonara. Oh, thank you very much, 2 tons of love. All 505 gaming controllers are like, is this all you got? Bring some more.
Mike, runway 16 left, line up and wait.
Very good. Yeah, I think for credit to Sim Japan, I think I need to definitely say a massive thanks to these guys for coming on here, not only pretty much fully staffing our departure airport, but the way they've done it is super efficient. Oh, Tim, unfortunately dad duties have prevailed, so I've had to miss out again. Very sorry, Tim, very sorry.
Alpaca 1 for Mike Juliet, contact Tokyo departure 119.1. Great. 119.1, Alpaca 1 for Mike Juliet. Thanks, bye bye. Bye bye. Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, after airborne, R up to Aspen, wind 160 at 8, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
After departure, departure to Aspen, RNAV, and then runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. So I think that's a clarification, just route direct to Aspen, first waypoint after the SID. And we've been cleared takeoff, there we are, takeoff, checks complete. Timing, guys, let's go to Sapporo, right, 40% N1. Stabilised, push toga, set takeoff thrust.
Alpaca 7 Echo Juliet, Narita Tower, runway 16 right, line up and wait. Runway 16 right, back to Juliet.
There we are, takeoff thrust set, indications normal.
80 knots.
Checked, release forward pressure. Up we go. 2 to 2.5 degrees per second. And we're airborne.
Positive grade.
Gears coming up. And onto the flight directors. Look at that, simultaneous departures. We've got 1-4 Mike Juliet to the left there, and whoever that was just ahead of us as well. Very cool. LNAV. Alpacas everywhere.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, contact Tokyo departure 119.1,
119.1, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Perfect. I bet I did some Japanese today. We'll be very proud. Right.
Alpaca 28
Command A,
Mike
bug up.
after airborne.
There's those coming down, and we're accelerating past V2 plus 15, so flaps 1. Yeah, unfortunately, just stock or X-plane scenery here, but we get ortho 4XP for the rest of the sector and at Sapporo. Just had an issue with the tile for some reason. And flaps up for contact departures.
Direct departure, Alpaca 90 Juliet Alpha.
Tokyo departures, good evening, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha on the Terta 8 departure inbound to Aspin, climb flight level 230.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, Tokyo departure, data contact.
Perfect. So, flaps up, no lights, we'll engage VNAV, set standard, passing 4-1 for flight level 230 after takeoff checklist. So gears off, auto brake off, start switches come off as well. Air conditioning and pressurization 1.9. It's climbing. So set. East cabin crew recall. Oh no, it needs to recall now, but there we go. Checks complete.
120.5 confirm you on the Golden Romeo arrival.
Approach affirm. Monitor 18.
Cool. So it looks like we might be doing the full sit.
Next 68 November Alpha, Mike.
So you see, there's two departures here, one off 16 left, one off 16 right. They both go to the same point but in different directions, so they kind of send you off. So you can see, look, there's Alpaca 14 Mike Juliet making a left turn. It's going to go east, we're going to make a right turn to go west, and then we'll converge at some point here. I wonder which way is quickest. I think it's my way. Very cool though. I haven't done a SID like this at some time. I can't believe how awesome this is. I mean, this is... I can't believe how well it's all going so far. That's the smoothest departure we've ever had on a group flight. By far. So good.
Alpaca 7 Echo Juliet Tokyo departure. Alpaca 7 Echo Juliet confirm scope for Charlie.
Should be on my Charlie Alpaca.
Alpaca 28 Mike to departure contact. And
Let's make sure I'm on Charlie. Right, there's our right turn, there's our altimeters as well. Plus 100 for 230, bring cruise checks. So fuel, we have 4 pumps, 6.5. I took an extra 30 minutes of gas today. Lights coming off, APU's off, pressurization 4.0. That's climbing. And the rest looks set. Leave the passengers in. Recall to 1.5, and we're not using CPDLC. Checks complete. Sapporo now has ATC, superb. The scenery of the ortho looks so good when we get in that direction. I'd have to admit, yeah, you know what, the stock X-plane scenery, I know it probably doesn't look exactly like this, but it's bad. I'll always try and download ortho if I can. Matt C says hello, good evening, or good morning to you. I say good evening because it's good evening in Japan.
90 Juliet Papa, contact Tokyo Control 120.5.
120.5 Alpaca 90 Juliet Papa. ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
So cool. It's really cool following Will as well. I can't say what he said at all, but it's so awesome. Awesome. I'm really enjoying this group flight. I know it's the third stream I've done in 24 hours, but I love what I do. This is just awesome.
Alpha 84 to after passing Stone, descending 9000.
9000 after Stone, Alta Money 40.
Very cool.
Alpha 84 to confirm, descending 9000.
Tokyo departure, Alpaca 71, passing 2200.
That's David's.
Alpaca 71.
I'm quite impressed with our members. I can remember by their voices now. It's all from VC. There's Alpaca 28 Mike. Oh, look at that. Simultaneous departures below as well. 28 Mike, 7 Echo Juliet. One will be going left, one will be going right. 28 Mike's on the same departure as me. Just seeing who these chaps are. So Alpaca 28 Mike. That's Moen. So Moen's behind me. Oh no, I think it's 7 Echo Juliet's behind me. Moen's going left. It's me searching names, by the way, the Windows taskbar. That's Flix. Flix behind me here, one of the other members. Very cool.
Alpaca 14 Mike Juliet, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Excellent.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, Alpaca 14 Mike Juliet.
2 tons of left, did we?
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Stop climb flight level 220, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. 220 is set there. There's a swarm of bees in my ND. Hope you'll have a great flight, guys. There's a lot there, and ANA. Look at that. We've got 6 White Whiskey blasting off. Having 2 runways massively helps with the group flights. So long as they're using it for dual runway ops. I mean, a lot of European airports with 2 runways, they'll have one for departures, one for arrivals. But if they utilise both for departures, they've doubled their capacity, so they can really send us all off at once there. There's 9 Alpha Kilo.
Alpaca 57 Kilo, contact Tokyo Control 120.5.
That's Andy. Andy M71. Well, listening to your radio show yesterday, Andy. No pressure.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, E-Book, stop climb at flight level 215.
Stop climb flight level 215, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. So I did the complete wrong.
Alpaca 14 Mike Juliet, expedite climb to
I did the complete wrong procedure there. What you should do when you get a stop climb is immediately push out hold, and you can see why. Look, a little ATC issue. Oh, so cool, though. I know it might have been near a mid-air collision, but well worth the look. That's because we both arrived here at the same point via Tetra. So yeah, very important. If you get an immediate stop, climb or descent like that, push out hold. What I did was incorrect. And now one of the problems with simultaneous departures like this, you obviously end up at the same place on the SIDS. So I'm going to have a delayed climb now by 14 Mike Juliet. But it was well caught by the controller, who obviously could see there was a conflict. Conflict ahead there. So that's our off skate, and he's been told to expedite climb, so he'll be on his way now. Why don't I have any other traffic on TCAS?
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, report speed.
290 knots, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, disabled, new speed 270.
270 knots, and we'll plan on that for the climb, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha.
Thank you.
Perfect, so he's working a little plan out, so very simple, just get me to climb a little bit slower. and the aircraft ahead perhaps to climb a little faster. Mark Smith, konnichiwa.
Good day, Alpaca 9 Alpha Kilo, 4,000 feet, 1230.
List of ATRs is your question for you ever had them, so cool, absolutely.
Alpaca 7 Echo Juliet, contact Tokyo Control 120.5.
So 141 Juliet will get further climb. Arf skates shortly. Joseph, sorry, flight data sim for the hold up. What hold up, Joseph? I don't even know what you're referring to, genuinely. Greg's site has been so quick, you'll have time for return leg. At this rate, I know. I mean, 48 minutes and we're already airborne for 10. It's not bad at all. Two tons of love saying to Orb, yeah. Orb 505 Gaming, like a lot of people love attending the group flight. We have guys get up frequently 3 or 4 in the morning to take part. It's so cool. I try my absolute hardest to accommodate. We don't usually do them at this time, to be fair. The reason we're doing it at this time is because it accommodates FATSIM Japan primarily. Because obviously right now in the evening it's what is it? They're 9 hours ahead, aren't they? So it's approaching 7 o'clock in the evening in Japan. So perfect time for them. Perfect time for the guys who live in Oceania, Australia, New Zealand, who often don't get an opportunity to take part in the group flight. I mean, Jordan would have. 120.5 Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. Have a great day. Or konnichiwa, I should say. I forgot. Yeah, some of the guys like Jordan, who's from New Zealand, he gets up for the group flights at 3 or 4 in the morning each month. So we try and move it around there. Oh no, Finley, I've just had to quit since my plane had broken. Ah, oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Oh dear. Tokyo sent Sayonara. It's Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, maintaining flight level 215, speed 270 knots inbound Kimin.
Alpaca 52 Juliet, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Climb, maintain flight level 300 Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. So 300 sets.
Alpaca 90 Juliet Papa, increase speed to Mach 0.79.
So there's VNAV, and because we've updated our climb speed to 270 knots, it's not the Econ one, but that's why, because of the traffic. Oh, did I say Sayonara? Oh no! I was saying it's hello.
Increase speed Mach 0.79 and Alpaca 90 Juliet.
No comment. Other Japanese language channels available. Is it konnichiwa's hello? Oh no, that's embarrassing.
Alpaca 30 Foxtrot, contact Sapporo Control 119.
Konnichiwa's hello, Sayonara equals goodbye. Oops. And he didn't say anything. Oh, I made myself look a fool. Petrich, and how do you pronounce that? Is it Konbanwa? Most of my group flight streams are pronunciation lessons these days. There's the author at least. Very nice. And you are based in Japan. Yes, 2 tons of love. I throw a few of these curveballs.
Alpaca 28 Hotel Tokyo Control, maintain flight level 230.
Maintain flight level 230.
The reason I said Sayonara first, because I wrote it on my piece of paper in front of me, that first, but Sayonara goodbye, then konnichiwa's hello, and not the other way around.
Alpaca 30, just requesting 5 minutes away from the flight deck.
Looks great. James Monk, so pleased hit my off-block time perfectly. Yeah, the ATC here has been phenomenal. The only thing that's gone wrong so far is me saying goodbye instead of hello. I think everyone has managed to leave off their scheduled block time. Very cool. a look here, the VATSIM map. Oh my goodness me, there's like a huge chunk of airspace.
Alpaca 14 Mike Juliet, climb and maintain flight level 350.
So they do have some approach online for us. That's amazing.
Tokyo Control, package 71 at flight level 230.
Alpaca 71, Tokyo Control, maintain flight level 230.
Macedon, great to see you all alpacas on the Japanese ski trip. Hope to join you in a group flight in the future. Planning to go live on VATSIM for the first time coming week. Best of luck, Mats. And if you have any questions regarding any procedures, drop it in the relevant Discord channels. We have so many people who have clued up on correct procedures, what to do. And also, always remind all the members, if you ever wish to DM me at any point of any questions, it's all part of the Discord membership. Is the idea you know. You're in a shared only platform with other members with myself. You have the ability to talk to me. Don't ever hesitate, really. Especially as I have the time off now, because each morning and each evening I always spend 30 minutes going through DMs, personal DMs, anything I've been tagged on in the Discord channel. It's the first thing I do before I get on my day. Climb maintain flight level 390, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. So 390 sets, and that's set once, twice, and we have it 3 times, and we're monitoring 121.5. So yeah, as I was saying, yeah, don't ever hesitate. Whilst I have the time off at the moment, my priority is the channel, and so each morning, each evening, spend 30 minutes just checking anything I've been tagged on, anything that. Any DMs as well. I'm trying my best to catch up with everything, but you guys are always the first things I'm checking. Pumpkin positive 3, good morning. A bit late for walking the dog. I'm still yet to walk Jack. It'll be the first thing I do after this stream. Just had his breakfast.
Tokyo Control, Nippon 73.
Nippon 73, Tokyo Control, go ahead.
Ruben says, "Yawn. Good morning, everyone. Morning." Yeah, a few alpacas down, I think, this morning. We had Finley. Who else was it as well? Was it you, Plainly, that had an issue? Jordan Todd, a slight delay. Only left 10 minutes late. Someone set off fire alarm in our building. Pretty impressive. You still managed to get away on time. Mark Smith, yes, recheck those priorities. Absolutely, my own is priority. Their Discord, you're very correct, and that is why after this stream I mentioned I'd check Discord every morning and evening. We did decide that from after this stream we're going to have a break today, because we've been at it quite a bit for the last 5 days. The 3 streams in 24 hours, and I've not left the office. Literally woken up, eat, back to the office, eat, back to the office. So yeah, it's been great fun, but we'll be taking a break for the rest of the day, and I won't probably stream again until Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday I'll have, we've got a few things we'll exit. But no, you're quite right, thank you. Simple Enigma Gaming, I need to get some more VATSIM flights in so I'm more comfortable, so I can join your next members only group fight. Keep practicing Simple Enigma Gaming, you'll be with us ASAP, very cool. We're back now to the middle of the week, so middle of the month, sorry, around the 14th, 15th, so we'll plan the next one being 28 days in February for 4 weeks.
8 Mike climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain flight level 350, good Mike.
Ortho's on point, look at that. Adam, you're still getting this weird VNAV bug in the latest Zebo. Post it in the Zebo mod channel, I'll have a look for you. The latest, I'm not actually the latest version, we're in 345.3, but it's the one I used last stream when we did the 2 sectors, I think, from Zagreb to Milan, and it seems it will be okay there. Matchem, it's, you've retracted your message, but it was zoom level 17 for the entire sector. I usually go 15 on route, but I thought, you know what, there's only 19 tiles I had to download, so I just thought I can leave it overnight. I should take too long. But yeah, it looks really nice.
Japan Air 111, descend to reach flight level 130 by order QNH 29997.
Looks awesome, doesn't it? FPS.
Japan Air 111, 13000.
So we I didn't even mention we're simulating 169 passengers today on this sector. I didn't do the full setup. I sometimes skip it out, especially on the group flights, because you guys are pretty much proficient using all the setups now, watching all the streams and stuff. Plainly use Bing, yes. I know there's some other sources available, but I just always use Bing because I always have. And yeah, there's a bit of clouds here. You can see colour. It's not colour corrected there, but overall the quality is very good. I mean, over here the terrain looks really nice. I mean, the clouds from this altitude look fine. Wouldn't know any different. Fudge. Flight level 390 and a little bit higher than our colleagues here. Oh, look at that. Got a 5-7 kilo. 1-4 Mike Juliet ahead, and then ahead of all of us there we have. Oh, look at us all. 1-5 Tango Whiskey, Alpaca 30, Alpaca 90 Juliet Papa. We then have Alpaca 5-7 kilo and 1-4 Mike Juliet. If we got behind me. Behind me I have, right behind me, 28 Mike, 7-1, Alpaca 7-1, 7 Echo Juliet, 6 Mike Whiskey, all of you chasing us here. 28 Mike, really not that far behind either. That's Moen, I can see you. G-Face, it's 3 lines, line 1 is 5 syllables, line 2 is 7 syllables, line 3 is 5 syllables. Ah, good. Lovely example, probably beautiful. Haikus are often referencing natural seasons as well. Jintaras, hi guys, just quick hop in to say hello. Good day to you, well done in the race yesterday. Liam T, can we have a shout out for Swifty, who slept in? Swifty? Now, you don't want to be doing that in real life and missing your flight. That's what to explain. Swifty, what happened? I set my alarm. Oh, Alpaca 6 White Whiskey, yes. I think you're behind me. Oh, he's still asleep, look. He's just missed 2 radio calls.
50, 40,
oh, Winkery, thank
30,
you.
20,
It's Alpaca 6 White Whiskey. Swifty, are you listening? I think we lost Swifty there. I think he fell asleep at the wheel. Thanks a lot, Crew 002 for the £2. Very kind. Again, the members. It's a very, very, very kind. But enjoy the peace from the members of the group flight. Flying in Japan, you must be feeling in your element. Japan Airlines, anyone? Ingrid, no. Take care as always. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, Ingrid, thank you. Cheers, thank you very much. Hope you're doing well over in Malta as usual, and I hope you treat your wife and partner very well. Thank you very much.
Alpaca 57 kilo, climb on the maintain flight level 330.
Alpaca 57 kilo, that's Biggie Weeb.
Alpaca 4 kilo tango, flight level 220.
Alpaca 4 kilo tango, maintain flight level 220.
We've got 200 miles stop descent. Scenery over the middle of Japan is pretty spectacular. It's over there. It's amazing.
19 Alpha runway 06. flight clear to land window 320 at 4.
David Bromwich, how do these Vatsu controllers compared to real Japanese controllers? Perfect. Just like their real life counterparts I experience every day.
Japan Air 111, descend by a start in 3500.
Jintaris, thanks a lot, Captain. Watched the race a couple of times. It was mega fun. It was awesome. Yanak 2000 just popping in to say hello. One of these days I'll pluck up the courage to take part in the Alpacalypse. So waiting for you, Yanak 2000. Greg Scott, major city coming up on the right is Fukushima. Is that obviously infamously known for the radiation accident, wasn't it, with the tsunami? Is that here? Oh my goodness, my geography obviously. Where's my Navigraph charts? Oh no, simply cloth. But is this Fukushima here? I would not know. I know that, of course. Well, it still is. Still cleaning that up, aren't they?
Alpaca 90 Juliet Papa, contact Sapporo Control 119.
Might be two stations.
Alpaca 90 Juliet Papa, contact Sapporo Control 119.
119.3 Alpaca 90 Juliet Papa. Sayonara.
Good day, Alpaca 6 Mike Whiskey, flight level 230, inbound new X, request further climb.
All Nippon, correction, Alpaca 6 Mike Whiskey, climb and maintain flight level 390.
Perfect.
Climb maintain
50's playing his late departure Windows update. PS, I need to catch up with the race. I couldn't make 3 streams in 24 hours, it would have resulted in divorce. Oof, Pete. Man, this is very, very good. To be fair, this is a decent time for us personally, because we're getting up quite late at the moment, so she's having a bit of a lie this morning.
Alpaca 47, climb and maintain flight level 350.
I think we've had the first few, arrivals landing into Sapporo now, I think.
Air PG 575, climb and maintain flight level 350. Alpaca 02 Delta Quebec, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Oh, look at the VATSIM map, so cool. We do. Oh, runway. What's the runway news there? I think we're getting straight in, aren't we? So I thought it might have been the reciprocal runway, but it looks like we're landing on the northerly runways in Sapporo today. It's a slight tailwind, perhaps. But I guess they prefer landing on 01.
Alpaca 1 Modo Member Sierra, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Very cool.
Alpaca 57 kilo, contact Sapporo Control 119 decimal scale day. Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, report Mach number.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, maintaining Mach decimal 76.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, increase speed to Mach point 77.
Decimal 77, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. Perfect. Executed, and non-econ speed engaged. So he's beginning to separate all of us now, ensure there's sufficient spacing. Very, very nice.
Alpaca 6 Mike Whiskey, report Mach number.
Alpaca 6 Mike Whiskey, currently Mach decimal 73.
Alpaca 6...
So Jim was looking out the window, enjoying the view.
Mach point 73.
Cruising Mach point 76, Alpaca 6 Mike Whiskey.
Very nice.
All Nippon 73, go ahead.
A4 departure ready.
All Nippon 73, window 050 at 3, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff, 70.
So, I know what arrival we're going to get for the northerly runways. I think it's still the same arrival. The Eunice. To know Eunice, that takes us to the north. One line left.
1027, request descent, left 15.
No, is it going to be that?
All Nippon 1027 descend to reach flight level 220 by Spain.
220 by Spain, all Nippon 1027.
Oh, look, Mariana. Well, I say look, Mariana, she's not here, but they have a Bambi arrival. That's pretty cool.
Japan Air 111 clear for ILS runway 3.
Yoti South, Matt, thank you. Oh, that's a Yoti South, there we go. Oh, wow, well, that's pretty simple.
All Nippon 654 standby break. Japan Air 111 clear for ILS runway 32 left approach.
And approach. I think one left or one right. I think they one right. I'm actually kind of cheating looking at the back. I've of course flown into Sapporo several times, so I didn't want to give away too much by making it look like I obviously know which landing where we can expect, but it looks like 01 right. Well, looks like the one we need.
Alpaca 14 Mike Juliet, contact Sapporo control 119.
All goes via Naver.
Bye bye.
That's ILS Yankee 01 right. Okay. Jamley just landed on it. So ILS Yankee 01 right. Love the arrival, so nice and simple. OG South, ILS...
Alpaca 6 Mike Whiskey, increase speed to Mach point 79er.
It's exactly the same, probably the missed approach is slightly different.
Mach point 79 at Alpaca 6 Mike Whiskey.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, contact Chitose, correction, Sapporo control 119er decimal 3.
119.3 Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. Sayonara. I remembered it this time. Yes, damn right. You're the guy that said goodbye when I checked in. But now I need to say konnichiwa. Or is it Gombanawa?
Alpaca 15 Tango Whiskey.
What in the world?
Sapporo.
Who's doing that? What was that? Unbelievable.
Alpaca 15 Tango Whiskey. Sapporo control.
Really? Who's doing that? Behave yourself. Unbelievable. Sapporo and combo now it's Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, maintaining flight level 390 inbound to Toleg.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, Sapporo control.
Is that her voice? Oh wow! I thought it was someone. I thought it was one of you lot messing around. That sounds really young.
Alpaca 20 descend to reach flight level 150 by...
Made myself embarrass myself there. Oh, oh really? Made me go bright red. I thought it was one of you lot messing around.
Alpaca 20 unreadable.
So it's not just me then? Is that what you were referring to earlier? Very young, sounds very young. It does, Biggie, I know. Well, sounds like she's doing an excellent job. A big apology required, Greg, so absolutely. Very much so.
Alpaca 28 Mike, afternoon.
She is really good, by the way. Perfect. Matty, nice one, Captain. That's how you treat a lady. Well, you know lot how you sometimes, very occasionally some of you misbehave, but generally you're very good. I always think the worst. But yes, you're quite right, Amy. Absolutely not. Everyone's
sorry, unreadable. Descent to reach flight level 150.
Right, anyway, we need to start planning our descent to 100 miles to go, especially expecting one straight in now, wasn't it? 01. 01 right.
Ah, I can hear you now.
Boz, oh no, disaster, I forgot to start my clock. Oh no, that's going to make it difficult for your time checks. Lister in Alpaca 115 Kilo on stand in Chitose. It has been so much fun today. Yeah, I know, I think this is being probably the most proficient flight to date.
Contact Chitose approach 120.1.
Very good. So, forecast 310, 200s and 100s. I'm just happy to have ATC. The fact that so many people have come online to accommodate for the group flight. Because initially in the email they said, oh, there's not many people on, but we'll see what we can do. And we've had at least 4 or 5 different controllers. It's really cool. Andy, don't tell me that's another country to apologise to.
Control Alpaca 7, Echo Juliet, flight
260 at 90. 200, 261 at 57. 254 at 32. Pressure we have in Sapporo. Let's have a look at the METAR here. It's 1016. It's 1016, but they're actually using inches of mercury or hectopascals. Not sure, but 1016 is the QNH.
71 2671.
Runway 01 right, fixed wings in. 10, 4, we're at 39,000 feet here, so slash 117. That should correspond roughly with our top of descent, which it does. Lovely. So, routing, coming in via Nava.
Alpaca 15 Tango Whiskey, Sapporo control.
There's Nava. No height restrictions here. Max 230 knots for the hold. DME's 42 miles based off Chitose VOR.
Alpaca 90 Juliet Papa.
And we're just routing direct from Nava to Utia at above 2,000 feet. For some reason, the mod's coded that as a hard altitude at 3,000. Definitely don't want. Oh, what runway was that?
Alpaca 90, expect that's Yankee 01 right.
01 right, straight in as you're expecting. So via Yotaya, 2,000 feet or above, and then we're straight onto the extended centre line via Yoadi, or Yodai, sorry, Yodai. That's to capture the altitude, altitude at 3,000 feet. RNAV 1, GNSS required, radars required from ATC, transition levels 140. It is in inches, but they'll give you hectopascals on request as well. ATC's been brilliant, it's been beyond brilliant. I think this is by far the best ATC I've ever experienced on a group flight of this size. I mean, I think we've had a few people drop out, so I think around 45-50 aircraft today. But it's quite incredible, really. I've got the updated list here. Have a look.
57 kilo, expect IOC Yankee runway 1 right, Yokai south, Arnhem.
Even though I thought this person was one of you lot messing around, but
Alpaca 14 Mike Juliet, Sapporo. 14 Mike Juliet, expect IOC Yankee runway 1 right.
53 in the group flight. I know some people had crashes and stuff, and about 6 people dropped out. The original, I think, final number was 59. We've had 6 drop out the last minute, and about, I don't know how many have had the usual, sim issues or something like that.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, Sapporo.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, go ahead.
52 Juliet Alpha, expect IOC Yankee runway 1 right, Yokai south, Arnhem arrival.
ILS Yankee 01 right via the Yoti south arrival, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha.
Alpaca 28 Mike, expect Yankee, runway 01 right, you'll take south on arrival.
Perfect. Yoti South, 01 right. It's very simple. Just straight to Yoti, straight in. And there's Yoti. We've checked Yoti in the FMS already. 2,000 feet or above as per the arrival, and then at Yodi, hard altitude 3,000 to intercept the glide slope. From there onwards, it's 3 degree ILS that checks in the FMS. Just set the frequencies course as a minimum, so 11075. Guys, do me a massive favour, and that's a big favour for me. Drop them off an email, tweet, or whatever at VATSIM Japan. Just say the ATC has just been spectacular, because I know people have gone out their way to accommodate for the group flight, and it would be really appreciate if you could just drop them a little 50, 100 word, feedback. What was great. If there was anything that wasn't great, let them know. They always appreciate it. I don't think there's anything that's been bad at all. It's been amazing. Really good.
Welcome back to 555.
11075, 11075, 002.
Alpaca
257.
Yankee, runway 01 right, you'll take south on arrival.
257, 257.
Alpaca 15 Tango Whiskey, descend to reach flight level 150 by Silao.
So I'll just finish the briefing shortly. I'll just check some of my phone, guys. Stand by.
Thank you. Expect 2551
so yeah, straight in. 11075. Islands minimum to set. RVR required 550. Just approach. Climb to 600 feet on heading 002. So runway QDM. And then a right turn inbound to Mike Kilo Echo VR on the 355 radio, which is Mukawa. Climb hold 5,000 feet in contact approach. 16. Perfect. Cool. Domino Motina, Alpaca 782 landed in Sapporo. ATC was great. Say agreed. Commander Jenna Hofer, ATC Japan is brilliant, especially after the magnitude 7.3 earthquake they had last night. I did not even know that. I hope they. That sounds pretty. I mean, they get a lot of earthquakes around there, but that sounds pretty violent. Mathieu, yeah, considering the short time frame they had to prepare, it's even better. Yeah. To be fair, I emailed them. It was at this time last week, Sunday, but I didn't get a response until Wednesday, and that was after I tweeted. I sent a tweet out publicly asking, is anyone in VATSIM Japan here? Because I could see on Twitter they were active, and they were tweeting pretty much most weekends with different little events they were doing, but you couldn't DM them directly on Twitter, so I tweeted them. And since then, the response was great. I had a lot of people in Japan retweeted on the VATSIM networks, and then I got an email, and then I got a couple of other tweets back saying yes, we'll post it in the forums and stuff. So yeah, all been fantastic. Say again, sorry, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha.
52 Juliet Alpha, repair direct to Silao.
Route direct to Sirao, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. Thank you very much. What a shortcut, nice. Now I remember Zebo mentioning a little bug, which I think was the version that updated here. If you update the waypoint, close to top of descent, you lose your top of descent point. I've had that happen before. So you can see, look, it's gone into descent for some reason. If you just put your cruise altitude back in again, it shouldn't do that, but it has worked now. Look, and I have a new top of descent point. Cool. Yeah, the only thing we need to look at now is landing. So landing on 0 on right. So yeah, bear in mind I put in my my flight plan. I think the scenery, we had a discussion about this a few days ago. Not all these taxi charts are exactly correct, so I don't think we have gone for the scenery that's available. But I spoke to VATSIM Japan, they said no, we recommend in X-Plane the scenery used is the freeway one available. We know about the taxiway issues and stuff, and they'll accommodate that, which is great.
Descent to reach level 150 by Slow.
Sapporo control report 73, good evening.
Perfect.
Yeah, direct Morioka VOR.
That's the parking chart, so I think we'll probably get rid of these stats. So yeah, landing performance then, landing on 0-1 right, 3,000 metres, we've got Bravo 4, there's also another one here, might not be on the scenery, but we'll aim for Bravo 4. It's around just over halfway, so around 1,800 metres, going to go flat 30 on the rate 3. 4.5 on the fuel, and 3.6 there, so we're going to burn 900 kilos, landing weight's going to be 60.8. Flat 30, order brake 3, and we'll go second detent reverse. Listen to me, you've got taxis stand at your own discretion. That's, to be fair to those guys, that's probably the best way of doing it, because that's going to free the capacity for the group flight. The scenery doesn't match the charts as well, so I think that's probably by far the best way for them to do it. Funny enough, very occasionally, I've landed at airports before, and they tell you your stand number, right? You're on stand 32, taxi, routing at your own discretion, so they literally say you can go which way you want. Very unusual, but I've had it before. You also at a lot of airports get progressive, well, taxi as soon as you land and vacate, there's a follow me car. A lot of Spanish airports do that. Makes your life so much easier. And just simply say Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, follow me car to run, that's it. Adam's landed, superb. Aspara control Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, request descent. Descent flight level 150, level by Sierra Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. Excellent, so 150 set, we're in VNAV, top of descent's coming up. And she would like 150 by Sierra, we're going to be at 13,900 feet. So. Good, down we go, top of descent, chat, 50 minutes. Group flight's going to be over if there's no delay in 30 minutes time. It's crazy. I think this is probably one of the most, efficient group flights we've ever done. Really impressive. Justin, looks like I'm good to be the last one out. We try and mix it up again. And guys, that's why, I don't know if it suits you, Justin, but I always make one slot available in each one of the groups. So always, if you wish to swap into it for a more convenient time. Now, if you want to swap by 10 minutes or so, I'm usually like, well, surely you can find the 10 minutes elsewhere. And a couple of guys say, can I go to this slot 10 minutes? Like, well, if you've got a doctor's appointment, fair enough, but yeah, if you've got a different group, no problem usually. Elizabeth says, honestly, the two things I had to request today was clearance and descent. ATC was miles ahead of me. They're the two things you always have to request anyway. ATC don't know where you'd like to descend. Every aircraft's slightly different. Very cool.
Flight heading 180 all Nippon 1128.
There's all Nippon, I think. Surrounded by alpacas there.
Alpaca 7 Echo Juliet, descent flight level 360.
Descent flight level 360, Alpaca 7 Echo Juliet.
Alpaca 28 Mike, descent to reach flight level 150 by Slow.
Not a problem, it's just perfect. Someone did ask earlier, did you fix the flickering clouds? No. Unfortunately, I think if you have Vulcan, I think Petrus was saying, who's very PC savvy, there's a fix with the NVIDIA graphics cards which I apply, but if you're really vulcan, it doesn't matter. So you get these little flickers. I don't think there's anything you can do about it. It's a bit annoying. Oh, Joe Drage, don't tell me your alarm didn't go off. You're about the third or fourth person who slept in today. Awful, absolutely awful. F, absolutely, Listerman. Warrelad, just parked again, have to go carry on with decorating. Thanks a lot for the group flight. No problem, and I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you on the next one.
Alpaca 14 Mike 2, reduce speed, this is traffic, reduce speed 250.
501, 14 Mike 2.
Alpaca 570, DTS traffic.
So traffic descending just behind us.
Descend flight level 160.
Oh no, just the side of us, Alpaca 28 Mike.
Alpaca 570, Sapporo control.
25 degrees.
Alpaca 570.
Andy, geez, I was on the radio till 1 AM and it still made it plenty of time. Youngsters, oh Andy, that was so funny. Mara and I were listening last night, and when you played the Foo Fighters, Learn to Fly, I was like, play Learn to Fly already. It was so funny. And then everyone was posting just some views, dancing emojis. It was very cool.
Alpaca 47, left heading 360.
Currently heading 360, we've got a 117 knot crosswind from our right.
Oh, come on, I didn't need alarm. The dog woke me up and then I found it left a gift on the floor in the office. Oh no. Jack's very good. We obviously take him out after he's eaten, but if he does need to go, he goes to the back door and just looks at you. You always know what he needs to go. Well, that's 2 streams in a row we discussed Jack's business yesterday when I picked up in the stream as well. We'll end it there. Greg's got there straight to the point. So we do have traffic. They're going to have to... Unless he's on 01 left, I think they're going to have to space us slightly here. Same height, he's within 10 miles here. There it is. Sweet Mike. Is that an Airbus? I better not be. Adam, disconnecting was a really good group flight. Thanks for organising it. Any time, Adam. And thank you so much for taking part again. And I did hear you up ahead there. And we'll see you around. Just getting quite busy as well. There's a lot of us coming in at the same time. Wow, look at that little map in Japan. If any of you could get a screenshot of that, I'd really appreciate that. Because I use a little VATSIM app called VAT Traffic, but unfortunately it has a big chunk of yellow and you can't really see Japan over it. But that is an awesome picture of us taking part in the group flight. Oh, there's so much traffic here as well.
Heading 190.
Is it just Tower Online as well? Could get a bit busy. Approaching Tower Online. Alpaca 28 bike, who was that again? Moen, I keep forgetting it's Moen. I'll give you a race, Moen. Adam, see you later. Boz, I was wondering why my view from Windside was great. I didn't realise window heaters went on. A little bit of condensation, I just think it's formed. Thanks, Blaney, for reminding me it's Moen. I have my list right in front of me, but I have to use the search function. We'll stuck to our block times perfectly because Moen was 2 minutes before me, 9:18. I was 9:20. It's worked out beautifully.
Alpaca 28 Mike, descend flight level 162.
That's Moen. Is that the A320?
Flight 1 contact Tokyo, control 120, signal 5, bye-bye.
Perfect. Plane the thanks for Moen. It's a my Alpaca Concorde requesting supersonic climb. Very cool. It's Freckles here. Freckles said he was thinking of taking Concorde.
351 contact Tokyo, control 125, signal pressure 120, signal 5, bye-bye.
6551, 120, decimal 5, bye-bye.
That's the weather rebuilding.
Alpaca 7 Echo Juliet, contact descend flight level 300.
Descend flight level 300, Alpaca 7, Echo Juliet.
Alpaca 28 Mike, turn right direct to Silao.
Oh, so he's routing direct to Sorrel now. Wonder how she's going to coordinate this because that's Moen now cleared direct to Sorrel, which we're currently routing direct to, and we're going to be there in 3 minutes. I think I'm just ahead of him. Yeah, I think what she's done, she sent us off there by 10 miles. That's actually quite well planned, and now we're going to converge.
Alpaca 72 Bravo, good evening, Sapporo Control. Alpaca 520 Alpha contact Chidote, approach on 120.1.
120.1, and thank you so much to the ATC, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. Sonara. Okay, perfect. Excellent. That's my Japanese exhausted. Sapporo approach. Hello, it's Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, descending flight level 150, inbound Sorrel.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, it's Sapporo, expect vector to RS Yankee, runway 0 right, final approach course, descend on maintain 10,000.
Expect ILS Yankee 01 right, and could you confirm the cleared altitude, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha?
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, descend on maintain 10,000, 10,000.
10,000 Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. So it's 10,000
Alpaca 57 kilo, turn left heading 330.
Did you? Oh, the pressure settings. Transition levels
Alpaca
140.
57 kilo, turn left heading 330.
1016 for now. 15,700 for 10,000 feet at the standby.
Alpaca 90 Juliet Papa, you are 13 miles from Yote. Clear for RS Yankee, runway 0 right approach.
Clear RS Yankee 01 right approach, Alpaca 92 Juliet.
Perfect. Just need to confirm the pressure setting with him.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, fly heading 050 vector to final approach course. Descend and maintain 4,000.
Riding 050 degrees, descend and maintain 4,000, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. And just confirm the pressure.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, altimeter 3003.
3003. Thank you very much, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. 3003. Perfect. So passing 14,200, 4,000 feet, standby altimeter is set, heading 050 degrees, and descending to 4,000 feet. I said hello, I forgot to say konnichiwa. And look at the spacing from ATC with Moen. How she put it on a... She put Moen on a vector out there, then direct to Sarah has created that space. Really nice.
Alpaca 15 Tango Whiskey, fly heading 060 vector again, maintain 3,000. Alpaca 15 Tango Whiskey, fly heading 060, next inbound, coming behind of you.
Perfect. Sounds like Tim had a missed approach.
Alpaca 28 Mike approach, fly heading 080 vector to final approach course, descend and maintain 1,2000.
Flight heading 080 and
that's mowing again behind us. He's being vectored 080. That'll be to increase the spacing.
Alpaca 28 Mike negative 12,000, 12,000.
Perfect. So I'm just updating the FMS on normal heading select, just keeps the VNAV profile updated.
28 Mike descend element 1.
Aircraft's now going below 250 below 100.
Alpaca 14 Mike Juliet, turn left heading 330.
Left heading 330 on 1.9.
Minus 188.
Alpaca 90 Juliet Papa, contact Chitose Tower 118 decimal H.
Let's press
18
Chitose.
decimal 8, Alpaca 90 German. お疲れ様でした。
Thank you.
So cool, Will.
Alpaca 57 kilo, turn right heading 030.
So it's quite an early decel from VNAV, like really early. Yeah, 190 at Yote once. Why is it? I wonder why VNAV's giving me such an early descent. That's a little unusual. Should be probably around here. It's about 10 miles too soon. Right, it's 10,100, 4,000 feet.
Alpaca 57 kilo,
We're doing
turn
the
right
post
heading
cruise, checks down
060.
fuel 4 pumps. We have 4.3 on board. Lights coming on, APU's off, pressurization.
Alpaca 14 Juliet, Mike Juliet,
3.3,
descend
and
element
that's set.
3000.
Verify seatbelts are on, recall. Chest complete.
Alpaca 28 Mike descend element 4000.
Perfect.
Alpaca 28 Mike, if you have any speed restrictions, resume normal speed.
Turn the music off.
Approach Alpaca 7 Echo Juliet, descend to flight level 150.
Alpaca 7 Echo Juliet, Chitose approach, fly heading 0.
So we're going to keep an eye on this in VNAV because it wants to decel a little bit easily. If we're going to slow down that early, it's going to probably catch off ATC. So I'm going to probably go off out VNAVs shortly.
Approach, fly heading 080, vector to RS Yankee, runway 0 right, final approach course, descend element 10,000.
Having a tailwind for this approach as well, so make sure you bring out a little bit of flap. There's 1-4 Mike.
Alpaca 5 Juliet to Alpha, turn left heading 290.
Left 290 degrees, Alpaca 5-2 Juliet Alpha.
Alpaca 14 Mike Juliet, turn left heading 360.
Turn right heading 360.
So he's creating a little bit of extra space for himself here.
Alpaca 57 kilo, turn left heading 030. Clear for RS Yankee, runway 01 right approach.
Left heading 030, clear RS Yankee, runway 0.
So now we're going a little bit away from the airfield. We want to go vertical speed. Just start slowing down that rate of
Alpaca
descent.
28 Mike, turn left heading
It's a little bit more
350.
efficient.
Left heading 350, Mike.
Martin, sorry we're late for the stream. Good morning from sunny Glasgow. Live. Good morning to you, Martin. Thanks a lot for popping in. No need to apologise at all. We've had an outstanding group flight so far. It's just been typical Japanese efficiency, start to finish. Very, very good.
Alpaca 5 to Juliet Alpha, reduce speed to 210 knots.
210 knots or less, Alpaca 5-2 Juliet Alpha. He's got the workload increasing now because we're coming in non-stop. Oh, he's going to probably have to put some of us in the hold. This is the tough thing about ATC, especially with group flights like this or busy airports, the traffic doesn't stop, it keeps on coming until they actually make that decision. Look, I need to start holding people now to control the amount of arrivals coming in here. His workload, especially when he gets everyone on a vector like this, is going to increase. Right heading 060, Alpaca 5-2 Juliet Alpha.
5 Juliet Alpha negative, turn right heading 360.
Right heading 360, Alpaca 5-2 Juliet Alpha. Right heading 360, whee! All the way around.
Alpaca 71 to approach, fly heading 080 vector to final approach course, descend element 10,000.
Right, 080.
So back at speedy lights, a nice position for our profile.
Alpaca 7 expect RS Yankee runway 0 right approach. Break. Alpaca 14 Mike Juliet turn right heading 060 course
So
correction.
instead of holding, seems to be delay vectoring people, which is another technique as well.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha turn right heading 070.
Right, 070 degrees, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. Perfect, so putting us a bit more in the right direction now. No level change.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha descend and maintain 3000.
Descend maintain 3,000 feet, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. 3,000 feet since. So approach checks 11075, 11075, and the approach is 11075, 002 for the course is set. Range rings we have. 0 on right, approach, and 002002.
Alpaca 9 Alpha Kilo Chitos approach, fly heading 080 vector to final approach course.
If you're told to slow down as well and you're not in VNAV, worthwhile updating your FMS speed to build a brand new profile based off that speed. There you go, so we've got a new descent profile based off 210 knots.
Alpaca 14 Mike Juliet turn left heading 330 cleared for RS runway 0 left 0 right approach.
Left heading 330 cleared for IRS 01 right approach, Alpaca 14 Mike Juliet.
Perfect.
Alpaca 28 Mike turn left heading 360.
Again, X-Plane very late at identifying the ILS.
Alpaca 28 Mike correction turn right heading 360.
Might have to jump into LNAV once we cleared approach. Nothing coming up yet.
Alpaca 7 Echo Juliet
There
turn
it
left
goes.
heading 040.
Eventually.
040 Alpaca 7 Echo Juliet.
So vertical speed, 2 dots below glide, a bit lower. Need to be, but we can soon fix that. Try and maintain a continuous descent, that's all you need to do.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha turn left heading 3030 cleared for RS Yankee runway 0 right approach.
Left 030 degrees, cleared ILS Yankee 01 right approach, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. Perfect. More locks
Alpaca
arms.
28 Mike turn right heading 030 descend and maintain 4000. 3000.
Right heading 030, descend maintain.
Wow. I mean, next group flight, wherever we go in the world, ATC, the controllers have got a lot to do to beat these guys. Amazing. I wouldn't have expected anything less though, to be fair.
118.8.
Right, localizer alive.
Thanks very much, bye bye.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha descend and maintain 3000 cleared for RS Yankee runway 0 right approach.
Descent 3000, cleared ILS Yankee 01 right, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. Perfect. Clip me again, but it is very, very busy. Right, runway heading 002 set, localizer, alive localizer capture, we cleared approach, approach is armed.
Left 360 descend and maintain 3000 Alpaca 7 Echo Juliet.
See the
Alpaca 71
runway
descend and
head.
maintain 4000.
Descend maintain 4000 Alpaca 7.
So keep speed 210 knots for him.
Alpaca 4 Echo Kilo descend and maintain
Once you're on the
5000.
glide slope, if you don't start getting flaps out, you won't be able to control the speed. Speed will run away.
Alpaca 9 Alpha Kilo descend and maintain 5000.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha established ILS Yankee 01 right.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha contact Chitose Tower 118.8.
Tower 118.8 Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. Thank you for the ATC, bye.
Bye. Alpaca 28
Perfect, there's tower. Right, glide slope capture, missed approach altitude 5,000 feet. You can't stay on an ILS clean. If you stay on an ILS clean, the speed's going to run away. You'll see even with flap 1, we'll see how the speed is. Yeah, we just better confirm the missed approach altitude is 5,000 feet. Yes, it is set, and we're over the tower.
Alpaca 57 Kilo, make left.
So you can see here now we're established on the glide slope, flap 1. Thrust is completely at idle. Look at the speed. See how it's actually accelerating. So flap 5 really is a minimum on an ILS. Any tailwind component, it can really bite you on the arse, the 737. So yeah, you definitely want at least flap 5 once you're established. If you're at 220 knots clean on an ILS like this, very difficult to get the speed off within 10 miles. Chitose Tower, Konnichiwa, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha established, ILS Yankee 01 right, 11 miles.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, 少しはこんにちは。ランウェイ0 right, continue approach.
Continue approach Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. So we can see here with flat 5, speed's slowly coming back. We've probably got a slight tailwind. Again, this is one of the main reasons I love the Zebo mod so much. The pitch power is precise. it's with these conditions of tailwind and gross weight, the aircraft's behaving exactly as I'd expect it to in the real one. Very, very impressive.
Tower, good evening, Alpaca 28 Mike, fully established.
There's Moen just behind us, so I'm going to keep the speed up a little bit. I'll maintain 165 till 4.
Alpaca 28 Mike, 少しgood evening, runway 0
There he
right,
is.
continue approach. Continue approach, Alpaca 28 Mike.
Super cool. I mean,
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, maintain present speed until maintain present speed as long as possible for taxi traffic.
Wilco Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. I'll maintain 170 knots till 4 miles.
Okay.
Perfect. So giving a big favour there. Put the engine anti-ice on as well. And that's quite normal. Flat 5 speed till 4. He wants a little bit more spacing.
Alpaca 14 Mike Juliet, make left turn cross runway 0 left, taxi to gate here discretion. Vacant left, taxi to grid at
I think that's the best way of doing it. I think we could have had twice the amount of traffic and removed the scheduled off block times within a minute of each other, and they would have managed.
Right, clear to land, wind 160 at 2.
So on right, clear to land, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. Right, we've been cleared to land. We'll wait till 4 miles until we start configuring, even though we're technically in IMC. I'd like to actually configure at 5, but I want to give ATC as much as a hand as I possibly can, so I'll configure at 4. So there's 4 miles. Gear down, flap 15, match speed, landing checklist of flaps. Start switch is continuous, recalls checked, speed brake, armed green lights, landing gear. Down 3 green, order brake is set to 3, holding on landing flap, which is flat 30, match speed, winds less than 2 knots. Flaps we have 30, green lights, clear to land, lights are on, checklist. There we are. Zebra 1 is still the best aircraft. I can't believe it. I flew the Flight Factory, which is great, but this is just on another level. Oops, that's flaps, so I want the autopilot disconnect button. That's what it is. Just a firing Zebo. Right, autopilot's disconnected, auto throttle's disconnected, cleared to land. Speed's good. 2 whites, 2 reds.
Alpaca 28 Mike, you are number 2, runway 0 right, clear to land, wind 160 at 2, number 1.
So there can sometimes be a slight divergence with the Pappies and the glide slope, to be fair. I think the Pappies are matching the glide slope quite nicely. Just getting back on profile there. So generally looking outside only at this stage. Speed's getting a little bit low, so add that thrust, recover that speed. Checked, a little bit high. Saw corrections. I'm a bit concerned by the height of those trees.
Minimums.
Continue. Well, that seemed a bit low.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Check.
20.
Close.
10.
Hold the attitudes. Looking nice. Come on. Lovely. Minus 80. Speed brakes up. Reverses. There's second detent reverse, 73%. 100 knots, manual braking.
80 knots.
80 knots. 6 knots idle reverse, and we'll take a little bit steep.
Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha, cross runway 0 left, taxi to gate, yeah, discretion.
Cross 01 left and taxi gate, own discretion, Alpaca 52 Juliet Alpha. Yeah, a little bit fast for that turn, but just trying to get off the runway for ATC. What a flight! I mean, wow. I don't even know where to start. It was just fantastic from ATC. Absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I'll taxi to gate, own discretion. Best way of doing it in these group flights. But to be fair, if there's no ATC and you know your stand number, you can get clearances like this. Absolutely phenomenal. Can't see where I'm going, guys. I'm going to take the most direct here, so we'll just make a left turn there. Maximum 30 knots taxiing. Go find ourselves next to some other colleagues. Awesome. I think that's by far one of the most enjoyable group flights I've ever had. Everything's worked. What do you reckon, guys? Japan again soon, I reckon. I think I need to do a public stream here. I can't believe how good that was. ATC was just on point. Oh, I see an A300 there. Where are we going to go? I'll plonk myself between these two guys here.
One established on 01 right, 15 mile.
I might have to cut across the taxiway here to get to this stand, because this taxiway doesn't actually directly go to stand in the middle, but we'll take it.
Alpaca 28 Mike, cross runway 0 left, taxi to gate, your discretion.
Perfect. Tim, sounds like you had a little go around, but I hope you got on the ground safely, buddy. Going to do a little giveaway as well now as well. Ooh, looks like the air bridge really not designed for us here. Takes down 12 though. 12 was my second lucky number anyway. Guidance, unfortunately. It's an older scenery, this one, but at least it is a scenery. Bring it to a stop there, next to the A300. Amazing. Right, parking brake is set. We've got 2 blues, 1 red. Engines are dead. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome for the first ever time, Sapporo, Japan. What a group flight that was. Absolutely awesome. I can't believe how good it was. I mean, it was beyond good. ATC was absolutely incredible. I really, please let them know how good it was. Really, it was very, very nice. Look at that, not even 2 hours. Flight straight in, straight out. Incredible. Tim, down nicely, was a little bit high, but all sorted. Very good. I'm glad you got in there safely. G-Face 100 Merkin is out. KFC in terminal. Runway is butter. Listed him, why so surprised? Aren't you used to him in real life? Yes, listed him. Yes, absolutely. Matt Burgess said it was awesome. Very good. Nice butter. Yes, very happy with that one. A little bit of a float though. Tim, you lost ATC on final, but down safely though. Very, very good. He says, "Hello everyone. Welcome to Sapporo." Very, very cool. Lots of butter emojis today. That was nice. Visibility has worsened a lot since my landing. Yes, it's obviously live weather. As it gets a little bit later in the evening, could be some fog forming. Very, very cool. Wow. And there's Alpaca 28 Mike straight onto stand as well. The reason I'm a bit flabbergasted is we've done a lot of these group flights. This is the 14th one here, and we've had some with 70 plus aircraft, and they've done a fantastic job catering all that. But I've never seen a group flight like that where we've had no delay with pushback, no delay for departure. Yes, massively helped with the twin runway operations, but that approach controller was phenomenal. Like with the vectors, he gave everyone great spacing between the aircraft. Everyone straight in, 5 miles separation. Boom, one landing, next, all coming in there. Really, really nice. Rouse says, "Nice landing, Captain. Thank you." Liam T, awesome group flight. ATC was spot on. Agreed. Thank you very much, Commander Jeddah. Hope for another great stream. And Alpaca 30 said, "Many thanks to you and all your colleagues for your help tonight." Tao said, "Thanks, flight. We are waiting, coming back to Japan." Very, very cool. Yeah, I'll be dropping them a message whilst we do our little giveaway. So, guys, as usual, the members group flight, we always do a giveaway, just a way to say thanks to you guys. Everyone that's taken part in the group flight today, I've entered into a little raffle. I'll get the list randomizer up now, the website. Copy and paste everyone in. I just need to set up Chrome here. So So hopefully now you can see Chrome up here, and I'll enter now the list of everyone taking part in the group flight, which has been updated. There you are. So this is everyone in the group flights in the order at which they are. Block off every single person is here. All this list does, it's a random list randomizer. Basically, it just puts someone at top. Of course, if it's myself, we'll re-roll it. And then, yes, just drop me a DM on Discord. $50 X-Plane gift store card or a copy of the standard edition Microsoft's Flight Simulator. Completely up to you guys. Right, here we go then. 3, 2, 1. The winner is... yes, everyone! Right, that's it, everyone. I am the winner. What's the chances? 1 in 50. It's like pulling out a deck of cards and calling the card. It was the same odds there. Right. Okay. Well, I did say it was. If it was me, we'd re-roll it, but I don't mind. I'll take the X-Plane gift store card. Get something nice for me. Donald Mosina rigged, definitely. What's the chances? Right, let's do it again. Let's see if it is truly random. 3, 2, 1. The winner is... There we are. We've got it. Third this time, though. I'm pretty happy with that. Borden. B-O-R-R-D-E-N. Borden Alpaca 723. Congratulations. You've won the X-Plane gift store card. If you want to give it back to me, it's fine. No, I'm only kidding. X-Plane 11 gift store card or a copy of the standard edition of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Completely up to you, buddy. Just let me know via DM what you would like, and we'll get that sorted ASAP. Let's see what call sign was this. Cool. That's done. Excellent. I'll close this. And anyone on approach at the moment? We do have someone on approach. We always like to watch one landing. Alpaca 7-1 has just landed now. Who's that? Alpaca 7-1. That was Andy. Sorry, Andy. Oh no, you're in 9 Alpha Kilo. She came Andy M71, that's why. David, that was you that's just landed. Well done to you, David. Although I didn't see if you buttered or smashed it down. Congratulations. Excellent choice of aircraft, David, if I don't say so myself. And we'll have a look at Alpaca 9 Alpha Kilo coming in. Oh, I've got my list here, that's why you hear all these windows here. That's at Andy M71. Perfect. No pressure, Andy. But you have the best part of 55 members watching you. Perfect. Andy says, oh no! Uh-oh.
Alpaca 02 Delta Quebec, inbound ILS 01 right, 1 mile from Yote.
Alpaca 02 Delta Quebec.
The proof that the giveaways are rigged, don't they? Is Borden here?
Continue approach, Alpaca 02 Delta Quebec.
He's departing a little bit later, 10:06, so should be on airborne at the moment. Oh, it's Borden's first group flight. It's definitely fixed. Ah, there you go. Yes, I did message him. It's actually a fictitious account. Not in chat. Okay, I'll send him a DM. Well, he'll see the stream. Right, come on then, Andy. No pressure. Looking very stable so far. Here he comes. Oh, he's flared. Looks a bit high, but I think that's probably down to the VATSIM client. Nice. Looks a bit firm, but he's down. Oh, what happened to the nose wheel, Andy? I hope that's actually not the nose wheel scraping down. Centerline tracking's good, but that looks a lot worse than perhaps with what's actually going on.
Alpaca 9 Alpha Kilo. make left turn, cross runway 0 left, taxi to gate to your discretion.
Vacate left, cross runway 01 left,
It looks a lot worse.
Papa 21 Juliet Papa, ring traffic landing road, runway 0 right, discreet run, window 16 road 3.
We need to vacate though. Go, go, go. Even though the nose wheel's currently scraping on the runway. Don't tell me it's actually like that, Andy. He really slammed on the brakes, but he looks like he's vacated just in time. Cool. I think we've got time for one more. Who's 2-1? Who's 2-1? 2-1 Juliet Papa. That's Jordan. Jordan from New Zealand. Who's had a fire alarm go off this morning. Report to Chief Pilot, absolutely, Liam. Auto brake 5. Yeah, he did brake pretty firm. But this is what great by ATC. Look at the spacing. Really nice. It's Kiwi. Oh, weather's just is that improved or got better? Or worse, can't tell. This reminds me of Big Jet's TV. I've heard, Matt, of this guy. Well, have I heard? I've seen some of his videos. Here is Border. Hi everyone, I'm honoured and bashful to win the prize. Given that it is my first flight before all of you. Yes, you got my message then. I'll make sure you win. Congratulations, Borden. We'll get that all sorted as soon as you
and Alpaca Airways
Thanks. I think we'll say thanks in Japanese. If that was the case, Will, thank you so much. Nice landing, Jordan.
Make left, cross 01 left, and taxi to Baker's discretion,
Amazing. Well done, Jordan. Good job. Right then, well, let's go back to our little aircraft here, and I'll log off ATC. I did DM them a little message there, and I'll also drop them an email as well. But yes, if you could do me a massive favour and just send a DM or an email to VATSIM Japan. Their emails are available online as well. You can tweet them too. Just say thank you so much to ATC. I'll send them a message on our behalf anyway, because I think that's the best ATC. I think David's just said it. I think that's the best ATC I've ever had on that network. With regards to the fact there's, was it 50 of us on this group flight? Clearance out, departure, no delay, sequencing, radar, ATC, the accommodation they had as well. I'm very sorry to the controller. I thought it was one of you guys, poor young girl with a quite high pitched voice out. It was one of you lot. That was my only problem with the sim. It was my own fault. Talking about that, but I'll also mention that in my email as well. But yeah, what a fantastic flight that was. Really enjoyable, and what a fantastic group flight there as well. Perfect. Andy, wasn't my finest landing, but certainly wasn't a nose gear collapse. That's what you say, Andy. Looked like it. I'm only joking. Safely down. That's all we care about at Alpaca Airways there. Borders, I'm itching to hear this ATC that everyone is talking about. Yeah, it was very good throughout the entire flight there. Return sector in a few months, possibly, David. Yeah, I don't think we should leave it so long between flying in Japan again, but really enjoyable. Cool, then I'll turn the music down here. There we are, and we'll now cue the funky replay music. Where are you? Oh, why is that gone? There we are. It works, perfect. Excellent. Thank you very much again. Very good performance in Explain recently. I'm not going to change anything, no updates to graphics cards until I absolutely have to. Let's have a look at this then. Speed it up slightly. There we are. I love the condensation you get from the humidity there. There's quite humid. There's the check, the hold, a little bit perhaps high again, but just held the attitude. Safely down. Perfect weather conditions, to be fair. Calm winds everywhere. One day when we caught out in a group flight, we'll have really bad weather, like strong crosswinds will all be going around. It will be absolute carnage. Weather was definitely on our side. Jordan Todd, thank you for another great flight. You're most welcome. Thanks for taking part, buddy. Lovely. Oh, Tammy's a little bit far. A little bit far. Sweet. And another button for the book. Brilliant. Right guys, that's the end of the 14th members group flight. I can't believe we've done 14 of these. Let's keep doing them. 15 will only be 4 weeks away. Where do we even start then? So, as ever, I say this to every live stream, but you've got the members here again. As ever, thank you so much for the membership. You know, really appreciate the contributions you all make to us. Really appreciate that, Mary and I both do there. I hope you enjoyed this weekend as well. It's been very busy, but it's been fun organising the 757 stream, the Alpaca racing, and this group flight as well. But I am going to take a little bit of a break for the rest of the day here, because it's been pretty much non-stop PC action for the last few days. But as ever, thank you so much. Congratulations as well to Morton for winning the giveaway. I'll get to contact you ASAP before I have a little break for the rest of the day as well. And as ever, please stay safe out there, and keep me posted of any requests, anything you'd like to see on the channel in Discord. That's always no problem at all. We always like to listen to both myself and Marion. Brilliant. Stay safe as ever, and I'll see and speak to you all very soon. Cheerio.